This is the Definitive 3 by Mikey. You can disagree, but you'd be wrong. We're looking at the movies that helped define each decade, and we're moving into the 1940s. The 40s were a decade of war, sacrifice, patriotism, and uncertainty. America was trying to figure out whether it could stay out of another world war. Then it was fighting the war, and then by the end of the decade, the country was trying to figure out what the hell came next. And after going through this list, this might be even harder than the 1930s. At number 3, It's a Wonderful Life, 1946. This movie merges the trauma and collective sacrifice of World War II with the anxiousness transitioning into the Cold War era. It mirrors the decade's economic shifts, small town nostalgia, and a bruised nation psyche trying to find hope. But what makes it work is that it balances deep, painful human despair with uplifting hope. It's a raw look at unfulfilled dreams, community bonds, and the hidden values of ordinary life. It's about a man wondering whether his life mattered and then realizing just how much it meant to the people around him. After everything America had just been through, that's a message that hits pretty damn hard. At number 2, Casablanca, 1942. This movie perfectly captures the anxiety, moral awakening, and global displacement of World War II. It mirrors America's shift from isolationism to active intervention through Rick Blaine's evolution, but it does it with a high-stakes wartime plot, snappy and iconic dialogue, and a powerful love story built on self-sacrifice. Rick starts as a bitter cynic who wants nothing to do with anybody else's war, and then by the end, he's willing to sacrifice whatever he wants for something bigger than himself. That's not just a great character arc, that's the story of America in the 1940s. And at number 1, Sergeant York, 1941. This is where I think the 1940s really begin. Alvin York's story happened during World War I, but this movie came out in July of 1941, when America was still fighting with itself over whether we should get involved in another European war. It grounds a massive historical war epic in a deeply personal, slow-burn character study about faith, duty, and pacifism versus patriotism. York starts out believing he shouldn't fight, and then circumstances force him to confront what his duty actually means. And that's exactly where America was in 1941. We wanted to stay out of it. We were watching what was happening in Europe, and then history was forcing us to make a choice. The film came out in July, and in December, Pearl Harbor happened. This movie helped prepare the country for the war that was at its feet, and men like York would be needed again. That's the Definitive 3. I already know someone's going to tell me that I left off their favorite movie or something better. Good, go ahead, be wrong in the comments. Wednesday, we're moving into the 1950s.